Okay, let's move on to the soon-to-be possible uh, worst play that could go on because nothing is written. There's no rehearsal. You know, honestly, I kind of he's a kindred spirit of mine. Like I was like,
Yeah.
this guy, we're the same guy. Like,
You see
yeah,
that walk?
boy. You see that
Yeah,
walk
no,
that
that's
you could tell
see.
by the way that
They don't
man
know that's really
walks.
just I hurt my knee the other night playing basketball. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. Hey everybody, it's me, Joe here with my co-host Sal, and we want to welcome you back to the 2026 year of Anime Me Pod. Guys, we are here again to bring you another year full of anime, y'all.
You think this is the year that they stop? Like anime stops. We're not gonna get any more. Like we're done.
Oh man, I hope not. There's a lot of there. I say that because if it stops, it might actually start World War III because there's a lot of loose threads, a lot of big moments that were cliffhanged, and so I think that if they did, that would be the push to World War III.
I can see that. I could see it right now. It's like in Christmas Chronicles, where if Christmas doesn't come and people don't get gifts for Christmas,
Yeah.
then it could start World War III because people are angry and sad. And so I could see the same thing for anime. I mean, especially now that the world is watching more anime.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what are we getting? We're getting I'm
We're
excited
getting
about that One Piece
Yeah, the One Piece,
getting
Elfpath
redone.
Arc, the redone by Wit Studios, Jujutsu
I'm
Kaisen
ready
Season
for
3, Fear in
and
Season
seasons too.
2.
I'm here for them.
Man, there's a bunch of stuff coming out.
Yep. Everybody. I mean, you know what? Let us know in the comments what's the one that you're looking
Yeah.
for
What are you
this
excited
year.
for?
That's what
Yeah.
What are you excited for? By the way, this is Anime Me, a podcast where two friends show each other anime, and we teach you how to love and watch that anime, one episode,
So,
first episode at a time, every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you watch podcasts, that is where we are, guys. And to kick off 2026, we are doing a movie. And what movie are we doing? We are doing Clannad, the motion picture.
Okay, so I'm realizing, or I'm thinking, or I've put together that this is got to be an anime that they've taken and they made it into a movie. Am I wrong about that? Or do you want to hold that? Are you want to hold that for later?
I'll hold that for later.
That's what I'm.
Were you able to get the wife to watch this with you? 'Cause I really wanted her
Oh,
input on this.
I think that was the thing I was about to tell you, like beforehand, but I didn't want you to cry because I couldn't, dude. I
You couldn't?
tried. I couldn't. We tried to find it in the schedule.
Yeah.
One, okay, there's multiple things.
Yeah.
One, I have to convince her. You know, you gotta make it feel like it's her idea. And so I worked on that for a little bit, and I was like, all right, I think we got this. And then two, you gotta find it in the schedule. I'm like, block off an hour and a half. All I want you to do is watch it. I'll take some notes. Maybe you could take some or something, and I want to get your opinion on it. None of that happened. It couldn't happen. New year, not new me. I'm not as convincing as I think I am. Oh, me is still not as effective as he thinks he is. I have no power in this house. Okay, I am in a closet right now.
I kind of knew it was gonna be a tight schedule because we're running on a tight schedule too.
We're running on a very tight. I mean, you barely got it in, right?
Yeah, I barely got it in.
So it was a bit. It was a tough one. So all right. Well, I tell you this. That aside, I will get us a movie synopsis. But I don't want to do. Let's see here. Okay,
Spoilers?
I'm
No
gonna do this.
spoilers?
This is the slowest or the shortest. This is the shortest. This is the shortest overview, and that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, so Tomoya has no interest in school until he meets Nagisa, and to impress her, he helps her reform the drama club. Not bad, not too bad. I think. I mean, it's you're gonna have to help me out on this because there were some points where I did get. I'm like, actually, I thought I was lost, and then I was like, oh wait, I don't think I am lost.
Mm.
But then there was some moments that happened in the movie that I was like, well, we didn't revisit that, and that's weird.
Yeah, I will. I
But
will. So I will say, I did have to send this to you through YouTube, because trying to find it was ridiculously hard. Because it's not on any streaming sites. What it was taking me
yeah,
to
but
wasn't working. I had to make sure the dub was the right dub. All this other stuff because I actually physically own a copy of this movie. I was all like trying to
dude,
find it streaming wise. I was all like, this is ridiculous.
no, Joe and Joe. Okay, so you sent
Mm,
me the link to my phone.
yeah,
I clicked on it, but I didn't watch it from my phone. I watched it on my TV because I have
TV.
YouTube,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
app on there, and I just went there and then typed it in and then started playing it. So I really hope I started the right one because I didn't go for your link. I just went with they all have country accents. I watched
Yeah.
the Team 4-star version of
See
this.
4-star. As long as it was an hour and a half,
Okay,
I think we'll be good. Yeah.
all right, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We'll fill it in. Joe Angel, you
Yeah.
just go with the flow, baby.
Yeah.
Just follow me. We open in on what I can only describe as a cherry blossom tornado storm. Just the most cherry blossoms.
Most.
Like almost like I'm afraid of people's health. Like, are they breathing all these?
Yeah.
Like, you know how in the Upside Down on Stranger
Oh
Things,
yeah. It's got all the
there's
little
always some
particles, ash and
just
dust.
floating.
Yeah.
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 Think of that, but like it's cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Like,
Is there any actual
there's even a point.
oxygen there?
That's what I was. I was like, I kept. I thought it was funny. I think I wrote down like, these cherry blossoms are going crazy, and then they kept cutting to like different scenes, and it was getting even crazier, and then to a point where it was like a cyclone, and there was like a spiral of. I was like, I think this may be a problem. Actually, I'd be like, I can't.
Is this a
I
pandemic?
can't. Yeah. Like I think they might have to cut some of these cherry blossoms down.
Yeah.
And also, is it for real? I mean, I did see one like influencer girl who was like in
Yeah.
Japan. And did you ever see this one? It was really cool. She took her phone and she threw it all the way up in the air, and it captured the entire field of like cherry blossoms, and then she
Yeah.
caught it. And I was like, oh, then all you have to do is just put a school at the end of this, and that's exactly where they shot this. They have a school in the middle of
Exactly
a
the
cherry
place.
blossom
Yeah.
field. By the way, they're going to school.
They going to
Always
school. Always.
going to school.
Cherry blossoms, school, already got 2 down.
2 down. Her hair's not too pink, but she still is very anime. This girl, so we Tomio is it Tomio? Yeah, Tomoya Okazaki.
Yeah.
Okazaki. He's our
Okazaki.
protagonist. And her name is
Nagisa Furukawa.
Okay, Nagisa. She is somehow in the same grade as Tomoya is, but has never gone to school. Apparently. It seems like to me, in my mind, she's like, oh, I can't get up this hill. It's not possible. I always get to this hill and I get scared. And I just can't. I always turn back around.
This is before that Kate Bush song came out, Running Up That Hill.
She is nothing to inspire her. Not a song to inspire her. She hasn't watched The Eye of the Tiger. Also, Rocky Balboa running up them steps. Like
all those things were made just so they could inspire her to get up that hill.
Get up that hill. The only thing that can get her up that hill, I tell you what, her wandering eyes. She wanted to watch
Yeah.
Tomoya walk up
Yeah.
that hill in them tight anime
Oh
jeans,
yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
She made it a
you,
point to say, "I don't have to walk beside you. I can follow
I'll walk
behind you."
behind
Like,
you where there's a nice view.
yeah.
You dirty bird. I knew it. She's all right. That's a very good excuse. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, let some guy use that excuse.
Yeah.
You're canceled.
You're
You're
canceled.
canceled, son.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Oh man. This okay, so I'm watching this movie and I'm trying to figure out like where this is, what we're doing, like what's happening.
Yeah.
Tomoya is like you know, honestly, I kind of he's a kindred spirit of mine. Like I was like,
Yeah.
this guy, we're the same guy. I'm like, he's very much like, get out of my face.
Yeah.
I don't need to
Just
talk to
there.
you.
Doesn't want to be there.
I
Yeah.
and I'm starting to gather too. Like as I was watching, I'm like, why is he so? I mean, we all know why alligators are so ornery, right? Because they got all
Yeah.
those teeth and no
Yeah.
toothbrush.
Yeah.
Why is Tomoya, Tamiya? Why is
Tommy,
Sal?
yeah.
Okay, why is
What's
Sal?
that?
Why is Sal so? Why is he so? Why is he so ornery?
Yeah.
Is it because his dad shoved him into a glass window and he like tore a ligament in his arm and he can't play basketball anymore? Is that what's
Or
happening?
is that what happened? Which, by the way, real quick on the side, like I don't know if it's just constantly watching or just how we do sports here in America, but we've
Uh
had
huh.
Americans athletes rip every ligament you can in the human body and then still come back and play like nothing happened.
The next year.
Like, yeah,
The
the next
next
year.
year.
And that's why they're called the GOAT. And this is why Tomoyo will never be a GOAT. Because he has like one little shred of a ligament and he's just, I'm done. It's like,
I
dog,
can't do it. That.
dog.
Yep.
LeBron never would. Watch.
LeBron. Yeah,
LeBron
let
never would. Yeah.
LeBron. He'd have learned to shoot a basketball with his
Yeah.
left hand. Okay,
Oh
just
yeah.
like can't do this
Watch
hand.
Patrick Mahomes next year. Once Patrick Mahomes comes back from that knee, he's winning 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah, even if he has to run on his hands
Yeah.
and his hands, he got jump up upside down and
Yeah,
and throw the ball
hold
with
the
his
ball with
foot.
his feet.
He'll figure he'll figure it out. That man will be the GOAT no matter what. He's gonna throw the ball with his teeth. Okay, stop being so soft, boy. Let's see here. So, right, is that what we have that happen
Yeah.
like at the beginning of the show, right? Like he's kind of that's already
Yeah.
happened, right? Like because we see that
'Cause we're getting
happen
like
later
a
on in the past.
Yeah, because we're going like a back and forth thing, like present day, past events. Like it's a lot of like real skipping around
Mm-hmm.
between backstories and stuff. We figured out mom died. So it's
Gotta
just him and
have
dad.
one parent,
Gotta
single
have one
parent.
parent. So there's number 3. Um,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Mom died, so it's just him and dad. Dad being a single dad, trying to raise a kid, while also
Not doing
trying
a great
to
job.
not doing a great job, trying to work while trying to get over, losing the wife. So his dad's
Mm-hmm,
going
mm-hmm.
through it, trying his best. One night it just all snaps and breaks. He's like, "Oh crap, what have I done?" Tomoya just kind of like thinks about it, kind of just like just closes himself off emotionally from everything. He, still in that kid phase of not understanding like what dad's having to go through right now.
Yeah.
All the
Mm-hmm.
stuff that he's having to do to try and just make sure Tomoya, is being taken care of. So
Okay.
it's
Yep.
that whole thing of like, all right, you know, he's still a kid, so he's not realizing the pressure dad's under right now.
Yeah,
So
and the dad doesn't know,
yeah,
he probably the wife probably took care of everything and he doesn't know how
yeah,
to like be there emotionally for him,
yeah,
and he's also, yeah, he, like you're saying, he's going through it too. And
yeah,
so like, they get into it, and he hurts him, and I'm sure,
yeah,
probably holds some resentment towards
yeah.
him because he, is part of the reason why he lost his, high
Yeah.
school scholarship, by the way. That's not a thing. That's not a
This is how
thing.
hey, this is how
Is that a
Japan does
thing?
it, man. This is how Japan does
I
it.
guess, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do something to make this man a little stronger, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
really, he's weak stock, okay? He's
yeah.
weak stock is what I say.
You can get that boy some milk, give him some
Eh,
protein, you know?
yeah, give that boy some milk, you know? Okay, so we come upon
Yeah, Nagisa, yeah.
Nagisa, makes it to school because of him, and she's a sweetheart. They have some moments. She's very grateful to him, almost too grateful, and he's so emotionally detached that he doesn't see all of that. He's just
Yeah.
kind of like, all
Yeah,
right, all
whatever.
right, all right. Just like go on with your
Yeah,
life. Just like he's just like she's all like praising him like, "Thanks. This is the first time I ever made it up here." And he's like, "Yeah, big whoop. I got class."
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm too cool for you, or
yeah.
also I'm just
He's at that point
too.
in his career where he's just showing up for the check now. Like, he doesn't even care. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just there for
He's
the check.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's just so he don't get fined. You know, he
Yeah,
don't so he doesn't get fined.
right.
Just there. Uh we there's a point on here. I let me just I don't even know where we are in the story. And if you want to jump back, you can. But we meet the Geese's family. He has a meal at their house, and her parents are like the best parents ever. They're also the weirdest parents ever.
Oh, dude, that's so
Uh,
hilarious.
Once again, so the other day, okay, a little tangent. I had a little conversation with my wife.
Uh-huh.
Can't say it without saying it that way.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about like, what's it like? What is it like to watch the two of us? Like, what if someone came in and saw us like interacting with
Yeah.
each other? It
Just
would
had a
be
camera
this.
crew
Those
follow
two.
y'all around. Like,
If you want to know what it's like, watch the two parents be like he is okay. So the dad, he gives
unhinged.
Tomoya the yeah, he's unhinged. He comes in, he's got a baseball bat,
Yeah,
and he's like, "Let's go outside, and
yeah,
I'm gonna chuck baseballs at your head, you know, to kind of prove your worth."
yeah.
And what are you doing with my daughter? That guy is me, and also that guy is me whenever they go back to the house, and he's like being annoying with his
Yeah.
wife, like being sweet and cute and ugly, and
Yeah.
like goofy. They're like the best and like the worst at the same time.
Yeah.
That's us, man. That's how we live our life. You know,
Yeah.
don't if you don't want to see that, don't come around because me and
Yeah.
Kim are gonna just annoy the heck out of you, dude. His voice, by the
Dude,
way, the dad's voice in the dub is hilarious. Did you watch this in
yeah.
the dub?
Yeah. Dude.
I, I
The
was doing
part
an
where he,
impression
like,
of it.
picks him up with one hand, like,
Yes.
he's just holding him up like a tray.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like,
Like,
hey,
that's that dad strength right there.
you gotta assert your dominance. He
Yeah.
asserts his dominance over him, and they sleep in the same bed later on. Like they
Dude,
okay.
that whole scene, they're just like, all right, invite him to dinner, get to know him,
Mhm,
because at this point,
mhm,
they had gotten the drama club restarted with the
mhm.
members because he has a breast was I guess only friend, Tsunohara is like
Yohei.
helping him, yeah, helping him along with um getting the drama club started. And then he kind of like senses that the whole time. And he's all like, he gets that. It's like he gets that feeling of like, oh, she likes him, so I'm not gonna third wheel. I'm gonna dip real quick because they're going over to her house. And he was like, oh,
What
I
a
got to
G,
dip.
by the
Yeah,
way.
that's a
That's
wingman
like
right
the
there.
that's that wingman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that man's got he's got eyes and ears to
yeah.
hear, and he's like, let me
I
get
know
out
it's
the
good.
way. You know what I'm
Yeah, let me get
saying?
out this way.
Like,
He's like, oh, I got a part time job. I got to go. And anyways,
yeah,
they go
lies.
lies. Uh, so yeah, they go have the dinner. They're talking with them. He's like getting to know them, and he's only there to like help her with the script or whatever. And then in his mind, he's like, "All right, it's getting late. I'm gonna go home. Got to leave." But his like her parents has just assumed he's gonna stay over because mom comes in. Hey, we got a pair of dad's old pajamas you can wear. He's all like, "What?" Dad's all like, "Hey, the bath's ready. Y'all could go in." and share it. He's like, Tomoya looks at him and then he like starts strangling him with the towel. It's like, that was just a joke. Like,
Yeah,
you're
well,
gonna sleep with me
well,
tonight.
rewind too to that dinner because he also like offers him a beer. He's like, "Here, you want some
Oh yeah,
beer?" And then
yeah,
Tomoya's like, "Yeah, sure." And then he
yeah,
hits him
sure,
with the bottle. He's like,
yeah,
"You're too young to have beer. You can't
yeah,
have beer. What's
yeah. You
wrong
can
with you?"
have that.
And then he asks him again. Another time, he's like, "Hey, you want a cigarette?" And
Cigarette?
he's about to hand him a cigarette. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
sure, why not?" Hits him in the head again.
yeah,
So he
yeah,
keeps making this joke a
yeah,
little bit. I'm like, that sounds like
yeah.
something Sal would do.
So Saudi, but it was just so hilarious because they just automatically assumed that he was gonna stay over at their house.
By the way, what are we thinking? Like they're like 16, 17?
I think he said third year of school. Which if
So
it's
yeah.
Japan, third year, they're seniors. Yeah, seniors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
So
last year of
they're
school. Yeah.
they're okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so we need to tear this apart a little bit, but
Mm.
we'll continue to do a little bit of recapping
Yeah.
because I do want to talk about interpretation and a couple
Yeah.
moments in the
Yeah.
show. But he's having this dream where he seems to be like a
Puppet.
yeah,
He's
he's
the
like a
Tin Man.
puppet,
Or
and
it's
he
like the
had
scarecrow. He's almost like the scarecrow from
he's like a
Alice in Wonderland.
from the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Wizard
No,
of Oz.
Wizard of
Yeah.
Oz.
Wizard of Oz, that's what it is. Yeah.
Or Alice in Wonderland. Maybe there's a scarecrow in there.
Hey,
I put him in there.
put him in there in the background.
That's where he. Yeah, he's like looking for something, or he's just like he describes himself as a like a wandering, wandering like spirit trying to find a vessel, and he finds this vessel, and
Yeah.
it's just like a puppet, and he's like heading towards something, looking for something, but he doesn't know. And so he's having this dream, and it's kind of haunting him a little bit, and it's recurring. Um. Okay, so there's a part in here. They have what is the teacher's name? She's the one that's kind of like the sponsor, or the one that's.
Oh man, what was her name?
Let's just give her.
I
Listen,
can't
I'm gonna
think.
just call her. I'm gonna just call her Miss Teacher.
Miss Teacher.
There. Here's a moment for you to help me figure out. There. Okay, so it's coming to a point where Yohei, Tomoya, and Nagisa are putting together a show for what do they call this show? It's for like a big thing. It's like the
So it is the school festival
okay,
that high schools have. Which
uh,
number 4 school festival in the anime, gotta have it.
gotta
That's
have
where
it.
all the clubs get together and do like cafes, performances, or whatever. So
hmm
yeah,
Um, she has a moment where she's walking down the steps of the school with the drama club, and there's a guy there. I assume he's a high schooler, and he's like, "Hey, Miss Teacher, I'll see you later. Same
yeah.
place, same time." And Yohei picks up on it, and he's like,
You're like,
"Wait a second, like y'all,
yo,
are
hold up,
you,
wait a
are
minute.
y'all, something ain't right here."
Yeah, yeah.
And then she just like kind of goes, she just kind of gives it a head nod, like real gangster, like like
Yeah,
yeah, boy.
yeah, boy.
Am I wrong to assume that there's something going on with this? And how come that was the only point that we see this? It's not addressed. I don't know who this kid was. Give it to me.
uh,
What did I miss?
he
Do you remember that moment? Do you
is
know what I'm talking about? You saw that, right? Like,
he's in
if
the
we
black
watched the same
with the
movie.
black hair.
Yep, 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 yep,
Uh,
yep.
yeah, yeah. He comes back um
Later?
later.
Okay,
I was trying to think. I'm trying not to misconstrue some stuff.
okay,
It's not coming to me right now. I'll probably come later.
okay. Well, let's just say there is an I'm going to just assume, I'm going to go ahead and just put it out there. Too late, even if it's wrong. She's having an inappropriate relationship with one of these kids. And that guy is the guy. Like, this kid is, if he's a high schooler, he's got to be like 25. And he's
Yeah.
like, I rule this place. I flunked a couple times just so I could keep dating
10-year
this
senior
teacher.
right here.
10-year senior. And I mean, Am I wrong to think that this is happening more so than ever, or is it just that now we have social media and these teachers
It's
are
more
being exposed for having
prevalent.
relationships? Right? I don't know.
I will say in my career of jobs I've had, um,
Mm-hmm.
it is more prevalent of female teachers having inappropriate relationships with
Yeah, I've seen that.
students versus as
Mm-hmm.
guys. A lot of it stems from um, societal aspects because a lot of times when you hear about that. Okay, so quick aside. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
times when you hear about that, you automatically assume it was a male teacher with a female student.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times guys get blasted all over the place. But when it's a female teacher, usually it kind of gets pushed to the side
Yeah.
almost. It's
Yeah.
the double standard that we
Yeah.
all face in society. It's still the same despicable act, but for some
Yeah.
reason, when it's a female doing it, it's like, I'll kind of just mention it and then throw it away versus as being a male, hang him at the stake.
Yeah. Yeah, that is an interesting thing. I think I don't know why we feel it almost, I mean, for a lack of better term, it seems like it's more forgivable uh
Yeah.
when it's a female teacher with a student,
Yes. Yeah,
a
it's
male
like I said,
student.
it's just one of those like societal things that for some reason, um, it's real kind of like uh backwards as far as like it should have the same accountability and the same punishments,
Mhm.
but like I said, it's just I don't know where in society we went wrong when it came to that stuff, but
Don't
so
know.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on from that
Yeah.
and let's move on.
Anyways, while we were doing that, I was looking up the scene we were talking about. That is her actual man, and he's not a high schooler. He's not a high schooler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness you saved the day. I almost
Same
had that
did.
man canceled. Let's go. Let's have a go. We're gonna find the director who wrote this, and we're gonna go get him. You're being locked up. Remember that time you
You're
made
being
that?
locked up.
Yeah, you wrote this thing. No
Lock
more.
you and the Yosagi created
Yeah, straight to jail. Straight
straight to
to
jail.
jail. Okay, let's move on to the soon to be possible uh worst play that could go on because nothing is written, there's no rehearsal, and they're just gonna go, all right, we'll just figure
Literally
it out.
doing it live.
Literally doing it like I was like, I'm waiting for this is gonna be a
A
straight
bomb.
up
Yeah.
yeah, bomb. Disaster. We're talking like, let's put you on YouTube and
Yeah.
get a billion hits because everybody's gonna want to watch this train wreck of
Yeah.
a.
High school play.
Because she's supposed to be writing
Yeah.
this play, and she's
Yeah.
like, well, Yohei and Tomoya they do not want to be in the play. They barely even want to be in the drama club, but
Yeah.
they love her. Like they really do.
Yeah.
Like she
Care
is a
for her
sweetheart.
and
They
yeah.
care for her. She hand drew all these posters to get the drama club together,
Yeah.
but they were too late to get the drama club together because all the clubs were already created. So they started painting on them, and so
Yeah.
they take it upon themselves to like stop them from painting on all the posters that she created
Yeah.
by hand. And so
Yeah.
then after all that, she's like, you know what? Why don't you guys be in the club because we just need 3 people to be in the club,
Yeah.
and they're gonna run sound and lights, and she's
Yeah.
just gonna be a one woman show up there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all
Do
right,
it, lady.
I really like do it, lady. Okay, you're doing it. I mean, she's gonna be the greatest actress since I don't know, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
The greatest actress since name
Since
somebody who's since
yeah.
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a one woman show up there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really was kind of hoping that this would be an absolute like it goes south. I was expecting that. I was expecting this to go south. Like she just goes up there and puts on the worst performance ever, and it's actually kind of
Yeah.
hilarious. But it wasn't that. What describe to us what we saw here?
So it was a story that she was writing that she said she had been thinking about, and she was just trying to finish it, but couldn't finish the ending in time. And so it was just her speaking. It was a lot of metaphors and stuff about her life, kind of about, you
Mhm.
know, seeing everything that she's felt growing up, how the love her parents, did and everything. And essentially it gets to the point where she starts talking about a tree, and this kind of sets Moya brain off because in his reoccurring dream,
Mhm.
he sees that tree. It comes upon
Yeah.
where he sees this tree and he's trying to get to it because he's feeling like a pull towards that. So, but he hasn't been able to get to it yet in his dream. So as she's describing this, he's like, wait a minute, this is my dream that she's talking about. This is what I've been dreaming about this whole time. It's her, it starts like he starts like connecting things together to be like, she's the one that's been in my dreams. She's the one that I need. Like she's like the missing piece in my life to make me whole.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, because he's a horrible sound guy because he gets lost in the sauce.
He's doing a terrible
Yeah,
job.
terrible job.
Terrible
Right
job. No
now.
rehearsal though. It's not
Yeah,
on him.
yeah, so yeah, it's not on him. Um, but then afterwards, once the play is a success, surprisingly.
I
Everybody's
mean,
clapping and stuff.
flowers. Yeah.
Flower.
Yep.
It's funny because they show her parents in the crowd too, and like they show 'em, like, emotional stuff, and I don't know if you noticed that people around them were just staring at
Mhm.
him, like, awkwardly and weirdly, like, "Oh, like, what's up with y'all?"
N
Like,
Gross.
"Chill out,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
high
yeah.
school play."
Once
Uh,
again, being the weirdest people.
but then afterwards, Tomoyo just comes and hugs Nagisa and says, "I love you." Yeah, just this whole time, no, like, emotional attachment from Tomoya to Nagisa at all, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, "Hey, you're the love of my life. I love you."
That's how good her acting was.
Yeah.
She got some
Snagged him.
flowers,
Yeah.
standing ovation, and she got a marriage proposal from the love of her
Oh,
life.
yeah, yeah. By the way, she was wearing her mom's wedding dress. I don't
Yo, I'm telling you, that it's okay. This is the part.
It was a
This
plot. It
is
was a plot.
it was
Plot
a
and
plot.
scheming.
The whole time. That's why the parents were so happy. They're like, "We
Yeah.
did it. She's gonna get married to this
Yeah.
15-year-old boy." That was the problem. Okay, this is the problem. Like, okay, this show is full of emotion, and there seems to be some like symbolic things happening, and it's like like they're dealing with some things, but then part of me, this is okay, Unk. This is the part
Unc
where
Unc Sal
Unk
coming in now.
Unk Sal comes out, and I'm like, high schoolers don't know nothing about no love, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't know nothing. You don't even know your own self.
Yeah.
You can't even walk up this hill
Okay.
to get to school. Forget about it. You're gonna
Yeah.
and so like he's like, after that we decided to move into with each other, and he got a job laying tile, and I don't know, like bro, like, come on, man,
Yeah.
like, get your life together.
Yeah. Figure it out some more, you know?
Get a trade, yeah, figure it out
Yeah.
some more, get a trade, like, I don't know. Let's just say that Uncle Sal is a little against these youngins thinking they got it all figured out and rushing into
Yeah.
things like right after high school. That's
Yeah.
exactly what they do. They rush into it right. Am I wrong? Like, they get out of high school and he's like,
Yeah.
we moved in together.
Yeah,
Like,
so Tomoya, Shuhei, they graduate.
uh-huh.
Nagisa doesn't graduate because, as we learn, she didn't take her Flintstones vitamins growing up, so her immune system's whack, so she gets sick quite often,
Mhm, mhm.
and she got sick right around graduation time, so she had to wait another year and graduate a year after. And then after she graduated, that's when they moved in, started building a life together, and then uh
She gets
they yeah,
Go
she gets
ahead.
pregnant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So they're about
And
to start a
they don't show
family.
that part. They show
Yeah,
the
they don't
way
show that part. Yeah,
they show what they show is we moved in together, and then he is back to being miserable again, and is being
yeah,
visited by his friends who
yeah,
they all when you get older you change your hair color because that's what you
yeah.
do, and they all did. So I was a little confused. Who is the girl that is there, kind of like visiting Tomoya and kind of
Uh,
like
I think
Tomoya?
that was Tomoyo, I believe. She was the girl who was the president. If you go back, uh, they were having a student council election during the festival.
Okay.
She was the one that was going for president. So she comes in first, says, "Hey, been a while. I'm gonna make you some dinner. You know,
Mm-hmm.
get dressed." Uh, she shows up. Hey, I flew in from Tokyo from work. Check in on you, and then we figure out during their conversation. Um, it was December 24th, I think. That's what he
Mm-hmm.
said.
Mm-hmm.
Was the anniversary of Nagisa passing. So in this reality, that is the present time Nagisa has passed.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna Sherry's like, hey, I'm gonna burn some incense, do the offering, do
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. Um, and so we get, you know, we get to that point, and then we go back into the past. When Nagisa's pregnant, she's at a doctor's appointment to tell her, yeah, the baby's fine. Um, but Nagisa isn't doing so well herself, and he's basically telling Tomoya and Nagisa's parents, "Hey, you got a tough decision to make. It's you know
Mm-hmm.
to keep the baby or keep the mom." Essentially, is what
Mm-hmm.
he's telling them.
Yeah.
Nagisa then goes. Doesn't really show them having that conversation with Nagisa.
Yeah, that's the part that I was
It just like
wondering.
jumps to like a beach they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Nagisa's telling him like, "I want the baby's name to be Ushio." Uh, Even a boy or girl, that's gonna be the baby's name, Ushio.
And they're all clamoring to kind of seem to
Yeah,
tell her like, hey,
yeah,
the doctor told us that it's either you or this
yeah,
baby, or you had this
yeah,
baby, you're not going to survive. But
yeah,
nobody says it, and she
mm,
continues to monologue about how
yeah,
everything's going to be the best. And you know what?
yeah.
I'm
You're
never
gonna be
going to
fine.
die, and nothing
Yeah,
nothing bad is ever going to happen
we're
to
gonna
me. And the
have
rest
it.
of them are
I
like,
want to see
well,
my baby's face. Yeah, I'm gonna meet
yeah.
this baby. Yeah,
Yeah, and then everybody's just kind of like, well,
yeah,
actually, and it doesn't look like they told her, but I guess maybe
yeah,
eventually they did,
yeah,
because she ends up having the baby, and she says
yeah,
that she's like, I at least I got to see him,
yeah.
or see her, and so
See
like,
her.
so I'm guessing they did tell her, but
Yeah,
she really lays it on pretty thick at that
yeah.
beach, just like,
Hey, everything's gonna
oh
be just
man,
fine and dandy. But yeah,
which
she passes, and that scene, man,
Joe Angel, I got one question for you.
what's up?
Who do you think you are? Who Wait, how do I say this? Who do you think you are?
Who do
How
you
dare
think?
you? Also, how dare you? I got two questions for you. Who do you think you are, and how
Or
dare
how
you?
dare
We're in coming into 2026, and you want to start me with emotions I've never
shits.
had before? Okay, like I've never cried one time in my life, and you gonna you can try to make tears come out
Uh,
of my face with this. Like,
yeah,
so he's just like having a terrible time. His dad tries to reconcile with
yeah.
him and tells him like, "Hey, I'm sorry." And Tomoya, how do we say his name? I said
Tomoya,
Tomboy. He's
Tom, yeah,
Tom is not having it. Tom is not having it. He's just like, "Get out of my face,
yeah,
like." And the dad's trying to like, "Hey, I'm sorry," and he's like, "Forget
yeah,
it." And so then the dad goes to his friends, and his friends, he's like, "Tell your
yeah,
friends, or tell Tom that, hey, I couldn't be
yeah,
there, but you guys try to save him, do
yeah.
something."
Please be there for him. Yeah,
And one of the things they get him is that kind of threw me for a loop, because I didn't know where there was this going. Because the way they made it seem, or the way
yeah,
they did this, they pulled the okey doke on us.
yeah,
He has a child this whole time.
yeah.
He's got a child who is now essentially maybe 5 or 6
I think
or
5.
so,
Yeah, I think it's been
like
5
5 years
years. Yeah,
old, and he hasn't really been around. Like he just
yeah.
can't do it. And so he
Which, by the
gave.
way, real quick, during that discussion with Dad, um,
Mhm.
his dad tells him, "Hey, you're becoming like me. You're acting like me."
Mhm.
Like something somebody else would be
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Hey, you're just like your dad," and so his dad told that to him, which shows you like
Boom.
that's like I think that like clicked that because that clicked and you see the reaction in his face or like, oh snap, like I'm hearing this from him, like then
Yeah,
something's got to change.
triggering a little bit. 'Cause they also go he goes to his friends and he's like, "Help him do this,
Yeah,
like,
he won't
help
listen to
him bec"
me, but can you be there in my place? He's
and
not
he
an adult
tells
yet.
him
That's what he says. He's not an adult
that's
yet
the part.
to understand.
That's
Yeah,
That's the part I wanted to get to because he goes,
yeah,
"He needs to learn to be an adult," and I'm
yeah.
like, "What?" Like, I don't even think I've learned to
Now
be
you
an adult.
say that? You couldn't
Like,
say
yeah,
that
yeah,
before.
earlier, what how do we do this? How do I learn to be an adult?
Yeah,
Maybe you go through a drive-through and they don't put all the
yeah,
things in the bag that you ordered, so now you gotta go back to the
yeah,
drive-through and tell them that they got the order wrong.
yeah,
That's some adult stuff. Okay, is that how we learn?
yeah,
Or like you gotta make a phone call and talk to an
yeah,
adult and go like, "Hey, I
yeah,
need to make a reservation for 3 people and a
yeah,
child that with a" like,
yeah,
you gotta talk to somebody like that those some adult things? Is that how you
yeah,
learn? What we No, we're gonna get you on a train,
yeah,
and we're gonna get all your friends together, and we're not gonna tell you where you're going, and we're gonna make you take care of your child because they
yeah,
bombard him on
yeah,
a train uh, station with the mom and the dad
yeah.
who are holding what's the name of the child? Is it
Ushio,
Ushio.
Ushio. Yeah,
Ushio's there and she's got this is the part. Now, I'm not gonna cry, Joanna, because I don't do that, okay? But if I sound weird,
it's just a
if I
microphone.
sound it's just a micro she's holding, the little is it a dongo? Dongo. Is that what
Yeah,
they're saying? A
Dongo.
dongo?
Yeah,
It's a
because
plushie.
yeah, in this world, there's this thing called the Dongo family. There's kind of little like
There's a little theme
uh
song.
little theme song that the mom that Nagisa sang way back in the day. The big Dongo family, they're all family.
Mhm,
That song kind of ties into everything.
mhm,
About how she views herself and her surrounding world. Like what she wanted for her life was basically the Dongles family song. And so basically they kind of like gave her basically what her mom's dongo plushies would be,
mhm.
almost pass them down to the daughter. And so when they pull up on him, says, "Hey, I brought you a dongo, dad." And then she's like, they set her down. She starts running towards him, and then instinctively, uh, dad vibe kicks in. He's like, "Hey, watch your step. Don't run. It's dangerous." Starts running towards her. She kind of trips. He
Mhm.
slides, catches her, and embraces her for the first time in like 5 years. And it's
Yeah.
a very like sweet moment.
Yeah, and he starts to,
Yeah,
like, kind of, remember,
yeah,
what he had and
yeah,
what Nagisa was to him
yeah,
and how she looks like her and all this stuff, and
yeah,
he's like, "Time to man up, boy. Time
yeah,
to man up, okay? Like, you
yeah,
gotta take care of this child," and he sees that, and
yeah,
he has an emotional connection or,
yeah.
awakening, and, the end.
The end.
They lived happily ever after. Now, the tree, this is the part where I guess the interpretation of it all, because he has this
Yeah,
emotional, or he has this dream, and then she also has this dream, and I think there's a little yellow bicycle that kind of follows him in the dream. Is she the yellow bicycle in the
uh,
dream, or
I
but then they're coming upon the
yeah,
tree, like, and is the tree she's under the tree, so is that the
yeah,
tree of life, and she's now
yeah,
gone, and eventually maybe he will be under that tree as well?
yeah.
Ooh,
It's a
there's
lot of
something there.
a lot of symbolic stuff.
Maybe
I think
we'll figure it out.
the bike is just his, uh, probably his realization or his Jiminy Cricket, his conscience, like, hey, guiding them. I'm gonna guide you to this to help you figure it out. Um, like I said, the tree was a symbol of him, like like I think you said, tree of life.
Mhm, mhm.
There's a life for you to help you out of the darkness that you created and put yourself in. And then Nagisa being under the tree is a source of happiness and love.
Mm. The Tree of
But yeah,
Promises is I think that's
tree
what
of
they call it.
promises. Yeah, that's what they
Yeah.
call it. Which I can explain more because right now we're gonna get into some facts really
Yeah,
quick.
let's fact it up. Do it up.
So, Clannad, the movie, the motion picture, came out in September of 2007. And this is based off the visual novel of the same name, Clannad, which a visual novel being a essentially a video game. Um,
What?
a
Wait,
story played
what?
through a story video game where you're just kind of like it's like you're seeing animation, cutscenes, dialogue, and you're just picking options. Um, because in this game that it's based off, you had Nagisa, you had Tomoya, you have a couple other characters that were shown in this movie.
Mhm,
Um, and you have different paths you can take down. I think there was a total of 13 outcomes in the game. Because in the game, as Tomoya, you're like they implemented some parts where you have to collect these little balls of lights. Because while he's going through his dream sequence, you see
mhm,
little balls of lights popping up and stuff. So that is from the visual novel, where you had to collect uh, all these lights to progress in the story as far as unlocking different paths and everything.
mhm,
So that came out in April of 2004, the visual novel. And that was available on Windows and PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo. So you can actually go and like look this game up and download it on your PC, whatever you play on, and play through it. Uh,
I had a
and
game station. Did they have game
a
station?
game station. They got the Atari out there, you know what I'm saying?
They got
uh,
yeah.
uh, and so there is an anime too that came out about this.
Okay.
And the anime came out in October. So the anime came out in October of the same year. So it was a movie first, then the anime. And so the anime itself not has 2 seasons, 24 episodes total. And then it has so in the novel, once you kind of beat the first main part of the story, it unlocks the second part of the story, which is called Clannad After Story. And so Clannad After Story came out of the anime version in October of 2008, and that has a total of 25 episodes. So anime series rise, you have Clannad and then Clannad After Story, which tells the whole story of the video game. And with that, so with the anime and the movie, they do use some of the same voice actors as far as the main cast is concerned. So the voice actors you heard for both the English and the Japanese dub also
Mhm.
did the anime as well. Um,
Do you think in the like choose your own adventure game movie thing there was a version where she stays alive and they live happily ever after?
so
Because
there are different
if that
outcomes. I think, yeah.
if that's one of the options, they chose
So
this one. You know what I'm saying? Like if
yeah,
there's an ending, how dare they
so
choose this one? You know, just
so
I'm just wondering.
yeah, yeah. There's different outcomes and stuff that you can choose because, like I said, there's other characters that come across.
Mhm,
Um, that. So the movie was produced by Toei Animation, and then but the anime was produced by Kyoto Animation. So even though they had like the same voice actors and stuff, they had it was two different animation studios, but they kind of all used the character designs and stuff from the visual novel as the main designs for the movie and for the show, even though it was different studios.
hmm.
Um,
Have you watched the show?
yeah. I
Okay.
watched everything about the show. I watched the whole movie. I will say so, uh, the reason I wanted you to watch this with Kim is because I wanted to see who would cry first.
Oh, ooh,
So I wanted to be like,
hmm,
because the movie itself, I will say, is as far as emotional and storytelling goes, it
mhm,
is a it is a light, quick version of the anime series. because the anime series gets a lot more in depth
Yeah.
and a lot more emotional. You
Yeah.
know,
That's what
uh,
I figured.
yeah, dude, yeah, like, like if you
Yeah, well,
watch
because
just watching the whole thing, it's like so in depth because there's a lot more stuff from the video game too that they tell through the anime, especially with after story. Because you get to the ending of Clannad, like, man, that's emotional. And
Mhm.
then you start after story. You get towards the end of the after story, and it's just like double stabbed in the heart.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
but
Yeah, well,
yeah,
like you realize this whenever they do series, instead of doing a movie, like say they take a book and turn it into a movie or a
movie,
TV show. The TV
yeah,
show, man, they can really like
work
uh
more in there.
yeah, spend some time, spend some
Yeah,
like develop some things very slowly, whereas the movie has to be
yeah,
fast tracked. And the movie did a great job of even still, even though it has to be kind of
yeah,
like uh
yeah,
a little fast tracked. It's they still have all the points for
yeah.
the most part, but
And I
uh
will say the show does delve more into the dream sequences and stuff. It does give a
okay.
little more on that.
Okay. I
Oh
don't know
man,
if I want to play this video game. Are we ready to guac talk this or what?
yeah, you ready? Let's go talk it.
You know, out of the gate doing a movie is a little different from us, like we
Yeah.
usually wait or but what the heck does Clannad mean? Is that even anything?
I haven't
It's
really
nothing, I don't
looked it
think.
up.
I don't think it's anything because
I
I
was
tried
thinking
to.
it's nothing.
No, I looked it up and it
Yeah,
was just like, oh, it's a TV show. It's a visual novel or
yeah.
whatever like that. And I was
It's a
like,
TV
oh,
show,
okay.
but it's also
So
the
it's
name
just a.
of I think it was a folk Irish band too. They thought it was.
um, I I enjoyed this movie. I did. It was the emotional roller coaster that you thought it was. It is Yohei is loving and endearing and sweet. Tomoya
The
is
kind of
like,
friend everybody needs.
it's very all of it is very relatable, I think, and
Mm,
for the most part, nothing's completely far fetched. That you're not like
yeah,
they're not doing anything that is that you're questioning, why, except for
yeah,
Nagisa, and she has special circumstances which you start to get revealed to you. So, all of it's very attainable. You're like watching the show,
yeah,
like if I had watched it with Kim, if she would have gone, I can't watch this. This is silliness.
yeah,
There's a couple moments with Yohei. He's a little rambunctious, but like
yeah,
he's also a teenage kid who probably like
yeah,
you get that, you get a lot of that.
yeah,
And so the Japanese do a great job from what I'm, gathered in like building a full story,
yeah.
building motivations
Building a
and
world,
building a
building
world.
relationships.
There's payoff, there are some
Yeah,
things that are like the dongo thing. The dongo little like plushy thing
yeah,
is established early in the show, and it builds, and we see the universe that they exist in, these little
yeah,
plushies, and how it's near and dear to the family, and then it becomes a thing, in the family, and then it becomes a thing at the end with his new family, and you see the connection point. So all of that stuff there's lots of good payoff, there's lots of good like emotional connection uh, that allows you there's an emotional through line
yeah,
that you can pull on, and it all kind of makes sense. It's all like backed by something. The only scene I would say is the Miss Teacher that was just kind of out of left field for me, and I was like, who is this, and how come we did not address any of this? Also,
if you watch the show, you get more of her backstory too. If you
okay,
watch
yeah,
it.
and she also
Yeah,
knows like karate. So I'm wondering if we know this
yeah,
part of her too, or she knows some sort of, martial arts of some sort, because
yeah.
she lays it down. So anyways, all of those things seem very successful to me as a movie. If I were to rate this, if I were to
1 out of 5 Dongo
one at
plushies. How many you
oh,
collected?
I do love me a plushie. I tell you this much: if they would make them for older gentlemen
Offsets
and
burritos. They actually
ooh,
do. Have you been to the offsets? They have the
no,
little. I don't know if they still have them. I know one time I went, they had like a little plushie of an offsets burrito with the like a smiley
no,
face.
man. I need
The big one.
I'm going online. I say, give me good, probably about that big. You know, what I'm saying, like, and
Yeah.
I want it to
Three
smell like
foot by
Also's
4 foot.
burritos. I want a 3 foot by four, a body pillow. I like it. 1 out of 5. I'd give this a solid 3.
Three.
It's I don't know if I could watch it again. Well, I give it a 3. Yeah, I'd go 3.5. I'd go 3.5. It is with shows like this, it's not. It's one of those. I think it's a one and done for me.
Yeah.
Like I go, yeah, this is
I
good.
watched it.
I watched
I ain't
it.
gotta watch it again.
And it was good. Like there are
Yeah.
certain movies that have that kind of like, oh, it's an emotional, like,
Yeah.
but also I don't know if I want to put myself through losing Nagisa again. Like,
Again.
I
Yeah.
think that's what it is. Like I'm gonna have to lose her
Gonna have
again
to
every time I
knowing this
watch it.
time. Yeah, yeah.
Every time I watch it, I do the same thing with the movie Steel Magnolias, starring Julia Roberts. You love her, and then every time it doesn't change. Last time I
Yeah.
watched it, I go, maybe she might live. So,
Yeah.
you know what? Remake this. How about this? If they come back and remake Clannad and give us one of them other endings, how about the happy ending? I'm sure
The
there's
happy.
out of 13 or 14 different endings, there's got to be
Yeah.
one of those. Choose your own
One
adventure in it.
happy.
One happy one. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about a 3.5 for this. It was
Three and
it
a half.
was
Yeah.
enjoyable. It really was. This has got to be a lot higher for you because you seem to have consumed all of its contents and
Yeah.
doubled it.
I watched both Clannad After Story. Watched the movie. Haven't played the game yet. But watching and consuming all that is it. I did. I love it as a story. Um,
Hmm.
this is one I've been sitting on to and debating on which one to show you.
Hmm.
And I picked the movie because, like I said, it's more of a quick run through and
Of
kind
the
of
whole
like
thing.
cliff notes of the whole thing
Hmm.
to kind of be like, hey, if you could watch this and it could pique your interest, you could watch the anime series and delve more into it. Get more of the backstories, get more of the character arcs, more in depth on the situations they're facing. Um,
I like
it
that.
has it really. If you look up emotional animes or animes that make you cry, this Clannad is usually always up there.
So
Yeah,
I asked you what Clannad
yeah,
means because I googled the meaning of it or something like that,
yeah,
and I couldn't get the answer for it. But as I was
yeah,
scrolling through, in Google, it'll have like these like different these other questions,
yeah.
and one of them was, "Why is Clannad so sad?" or
So
something,
sad.
or or is Clannad the sad?
The
Is
saddest
it
anime.
really sad? Yeah, is the saddest anime ever? Yeah, like that was a lot of the question
Yeah,
was like, I was like, oh
yeah.
no, I'm in for an emotional.
For a emotional roller coaster.
So where I mean,
um,
it's got to be higher up for you. 1 out of 5
so
plushies. You're
for
good
the
up.
movie, I'm with you at a 3.5 for the movie.
Okay,
Because like I said, it is
just clip
good.
notes.
Yeah, just Cliff Notes. Versus the series, I put the series higher above it
Hmm.
because it is more in depth on the characters, the backgrounds. You get more of the story, you get more of the emotional attachments and everything in the series versus
Hmm.
as the movie. The movie is still good because, like I said, it's a good one to get somebody like, hey, there's this movie, watch it. Hey, I really like that. I really wish we got more in depth stories. Oh, well, guess what? You could go watch this anime and gives you more and they'll answer a lot more questions for you that you have from the movie. So it's a real good one to like get somebody into the storyline
Hmm.
um, of Clannad. Um, and
You
so
know,
yeah, like with the movie, 3.5.
3.5. Well, do you default like let me ask you this. Are you if you know there is a movie or TV show that is going to be emotionally driven, like we're going to have like this movie might make you cry. Are you
Yeah.
like first in line for that? Are you going to be like yeah, no problem, or are you gonna go, I gotta be in the mood?
It depends, honestly,
Yeah.
of what the movie is, I think. Because like with Boy in the Striped Pajamas, I'll go watch that, no doubt.
Mhm.
Jojo Rabbit, I'll go watch Jojo Rabbit
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
day, any day.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Versus that some other stuff that I have to be in the mood for.
The Impossible, did you watch The
Ugh.
Impossible?
Did I watch The Impossible? I don't think I watched The
It's about the
Impossible.
hurricane? Okay, yeah.
No, I didn't watch that one.
Okay.
But stuff like like Sixth Sense, that's a pretty sad one.
Yeah.
I do like that type of stuff, but I gotta be in the mood for that, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
It's like, you know, and it's a lot of like thinking and you're getting a lot of stuff. So that's one I gotta be in the mood to watch. But like for this one, like
Well, you
I would like watch the anime versus the movie, honestly.
okay.
Movie
Well,
I gotta be in the mood for, anime I could just watch.
okay. Well, like, also, it's not completely all sad. There are, we have a triumph at the end. We have, like,
Yeah,
a reuniting. We have, a breakthrough. We have, like, we have hope,
yeah,
for better and greater things to come, for this family. And,
yeah.
so it's not all like just, we're going to be sad
Yeah.
about the whole thing.
Oh, sad, nah. There's somewhat of a
It's,
happy ending in it.
yeah, it's sweet. It's
Uh,
sweet. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like Joe Angel on a Sunday in his Sunday
yeah.
best. That boy,
You know
he's
what I'm
sweet.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? He's
Sweet,
like, sweet, like like sugar. But he like that
like
boy.
sugar.
He like, hey, that man's got it. He got it.
Got
He's
it.
strutting the way he's strutting like that. He's just like,
You see
yeah,
that
boy.
walk?
You see that
Yeah,
walk?
no,
That
that's
you could tell
see,
by the way that
they don't
man
know that's really
walks.
just I hurt my knee the other night playing basketball.
Snap.
Yeah.
Take
Oh,
care of yourself.
man.
Take care of yourself. It's
Take care of
2026,
yourself.
baby. Take
That's
care of
why
yourself.
I started us with this movie because the beginning of this movie was basically 2025. A lot of emotion,
Yup.
a lot of turmoil. It's a new year. It ended with a happy ending. Let's
Yep.
start 2026 with that happy ending. You know,
Yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah,
it was
yeah. I
all
can see
downhill,
it.
but we're coming back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. It's only gonna get better. Okay.
Yeah,
You
it's
are
only
a
gonna get better.
15-year-old child that has a baby. You got
Yeah,
this.
you got this. You got this. Everybody's got you. Family and
Everybody's
friends,
got
they're
yeah,
there
yeah.
for you. They'll hold you up.
It takes a village, people. You know what I'm saying? Like you
It
don't have to do it by
takes
yourself.
Yeah, takes fish. You got people around you. Wake up. Look at
Ooh,
it. Be an
that's
adult.
that's
That's
tw-
what it is.
that's
That's what
20
it is.
that's
26
that's
is be an
20
adult.
2026, be an adult and,
Time to grow up
make sure
finally.
yeah, 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 yeah. Find your people and let's do this.
Let's do this, y'all. And where can you do that with us? You can do that at Anime Meet Pod, where you can find us at Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Podbean, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us, that is where we are. And also our website, anime-me.com, where you can find not only this episode, but all the other previous episodes we have done. Guys, they're all up there, they're all over there. And since it is a new year, get in there with some new swag, y'all, because we got that for you in our merch section, guys.
Yeah,
Get
boy.
trippy. Get trippy for 2026 because it's all up from here, y'all. Well, I've
Yup.
been joined with my co-host Sal, and we'll see you on the next one. Laters.
Peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
It'll be realigned. I'm all out of alignment.
Oh, you know what? Now I think about it, it's been a good while since I popped my back. Now that I think about it,
That might be a good thing though, I think, right? Like I don't think we're
is
supposed
it?
to be doing that. I don't know. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure.
Like
I if
I mean, I watch these they
Will
do it
Kyle
for a
Ferguson be
living.
allowed? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I see TikToks and everything about it. Like, it seems like it's fine.
I mean, you would say so, you would think so, but like there are a lot of things that we're doing that people are like, you shouldn't be doing that. And it's like, well, why are they selling it in the store? Okay.
Yeah, why
They're
am I
like,
seeing this every day then?
No, how
You-
come Dr. Pepper still
Yeah.
exists
If it's bad
in
for you.
fun-size bottles? If it's bad for
I s-
me, why are they selling it to me?
Yeah, I saw a 106-year-old lady say she drinks 3 Dr. Peppers a day and she's still kicking.
Yep. All them doctors that tell her not to do it, they're
Yeah.
all gone, and she's still there.
Yeah.
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 I mean, yeah, I could probably use a little adjustment. Oh
I saw a
man.
thing on Instagram. Pretty sure it was fake, but it was essentially just like a stretcher to, I guess, help you like get taller or whatever. But it
Uh-huh.
looked like essentially just like the old school torture thing where they kind of like pull
Yeah.
you and stuff.
Yeah,
But I was
it's a
looking at
traction
that.
machine.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, man, that could probably pop your back really good. I might get that. I think about
Like
being taller, and I was just like, if that could pop my back really good, I'm buying that right now.
Wait a second. That looked like it could realign. It could save
Yeah.
me, actually. I could be.
Yeah. At least
Wait. What was that thing you were just saying? Back popping
body stopping.
things, body stomping.
Uh,
I was gonna. What were we saying? What were we saying before that? You were saying something before.
realignment, Dr. Pepper.
Realignment, Dr.
Instagram.
Pepper. That's all right. I'll
yeah.
forget it, Joe Angel. I'm too old to be trying to think about things.
Trying to
You
get
know,
out.
trying to think, bro. That's not for me. We don't think around here. You know what I'm
We don't think
saying?
around her.
We just we say things and then we apologize for saying that thing that we said.
They told me to be myself, so I was, and now I'm apologizing for it.
and now I'm talking to HR.
Yeah.
They said be yourself, and now I'm in jail.
Yeah, now I'm stuck here.
Soup.